it can melt it off. And you have to be careful because it's glue. It's very hot. It can actually injure someone. Did you get that? Then when it's cold, don't leave it to be too cold, because if you leave it, it will be stiff, it will be very strong. So as it's still slimy, you now drop. As you are dropping, it was actually longer than this. Probably at the process of carrying, then all of them are just dropping. Are you getting now? So that is why we are able to come across this water. You can also change the color if you want. You can actually use it for other things. You can actually use it for, not sugar sheet, you can use it for, yes, you can use it for candy on your cake. You buy your mold and pour it even in a circular form, mix color, put some sprinkle on it, maybe depending on the kind of mold you have, then put your suya stick or the other stick that is white, like you can actually mold it and allow it to dry. Then pop it up and put it on top of your cake and it will stand. Did you get that? I think we have actually touched everything. Then you use the head of the octopus is a cake. Do you understand? This is a base of the cake, and there is a cake here, and this is the structure. The cake here is, you have to sit it, and you sit down and start covering it. That's what I cannot be able to do now because of our time. You have to take your time. Everyone, we have to, if you don't have a cake, you can't use anything round or any dummy. You know how to cover a dummy cake? You can cover at once, or you can cover halfway, and then use your fondant to smoothen it. So that is that. You want to ask some question? Wait, there will be question time. It's my time to ask question now. I'll say, do you understand? Any question, then you ask me. This is a cake. I've mentioned it before. You can use any cake, any size cake you like. 6 inches. You can even use 3 steps. If you watch my page, you can see the first one I did, 3 steps here, 3 steps here. So it depends on what the person wants and how much they pay for you to be able to do it for them. Are you getting? Now the question time. Please help us with Mike so that we can hear her. This is a demo class, ma'am. Our number is 08035677482. Because I cannot be able to explain it here. No matter what I explain, you will not be able to get it. I want to ask permission from my mom. 08035677482. So the next question, ma'am. One after the other. What's that? For the sun. Yes, just sugar and browning. Nothing. No nothing. Just sugar and little browning. You keep mixing. Turn to. This one, we have made it for, like, it can stay, it doesn't stick. Not really. It depends on where you put it. Sometimes, anyway, I preserve mine. If I want to use it and make it, it's not for it not to make, I'll put in the fridge. Like the one that will stand on top of my cake or the candies, you understand? But this one is instant. It's not melting since how many days we have done it. You can only cut off the, like, the way we are carrying it. It's just, you're talking about the sun. He said, okay. Okay, probably use it for dummy, as a dummy, and you expose. You are saying maybe it will not really melt. That's why I give you the product that you use that will last for you. Do you understand? You know, some brownies run lighter. So when you use a good brownie that is very thick, that's why I say meet logos at the back. and get the brownie. So it will not melt, it will actually hold it. The only thing you need to put, maybe if it's on your show glass, you put some camphor to avoid ants from coming close to it. The next question. Yes, please. Of course, because I get your question now, because you know some structures are rod, some are wood and all that. You cannot just put your cake direct in a cake trap. At least you can do some little hygiene. You can use your cling film to wrap up the rod, and then you can also use your foil. Even that, if I use cling film, I'll use foil at the same time. So now sit on my cake so that you know, it will not be too good for you to just deliver on a customer cut and lo and behold, it's the rod. They will say, you understand? So you have to wrap it up with cling film. Then, yeah, for instance, this is a structure. For instance, you have to wrap first the rod with cling film. I think that one is better. Do you understand? Then you can insert your cake. First of all, for the cling film to stay, you can use this sometimes to rub on the body of the rod. Then you now use the cling film around. Some cling film can actually stay without any hands. So then you now push the cake in. Are you getting?
Thank you. Please put your hands together for her.
So before I go, I want to introduce to you our class that is coming this month. Our card will go around if you're interested in the class. It's just our bread class. And we are putting the fee very down. We are slashing the price from 15K to 10K. And we are going to teach you 12 different kinds of bread, like sardine bread, coconut bread, and so many of them. You understand? So if you are interested, you can actually, I'm giving my number, 080-356-77482. Thank you so much. Further question, you can meet us at the back.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Royalithos family, we appreciate you. Okay, which one is our bread?
Chill.
My bread. Fola bread. Precious, no my bread. My bread.
The fastest finger goes, wait. Who can please explain to us how we are able to get the water structure? The water?
Cancelled. Please ask another question. I told you yesterday I don't want a chorus answer. Enchanted said the same thing. Okay. We don't have a 16-year or 14-year-old person among us. Madam, please go and sit down. She will ask another question. If you know it, then you can come out.
Okay, another question is, how do we get our sugar sand? Our sea sand?
Okay, how do we get our sugar? Go and sit down. Cancelled.
All right, they've cancelled all the questions.
Where will we go? Don't everybody touch road.
We appreciate the presence of
all right,
our sugar sister in the house with us. I beg, good morning. Good morning. Can you please stand up? Put your hands together for one of our facilitators there. Keep standing until she comes to her seat here. Please keep clapping until she's seated. Keep clapping until she's seated. On behalf of Royalithos family, we appreciate you. And we say thank you. God bless you. Keep clapping until she's seated. Thank you. The next class now. I'm going to ask a question, then if you know it, you might win something. Who can guess who the next facilitator is? What's my name? What's my name? Who can guess the next person? We buried her 2 years ago. Mommy Abbas. Mommy Abbas. Who can guess who the next person is? Okay, if you know, you know.